All right, we are back.
Good to
And
know that the
apologies if you tuned out now and I died. I unpause and die. Um, yeah, I was trying to stream 60 frames per second, and it turns out that's not a very good idea with this setup. So we're going back to 30.
nope.
But we're on stage 2 now. So if you missed some stuff, you missed me nonsense my way through a boss fight at stage 1. And now we're in stage 2 of
Oh god, this looks horrible. Now I'm seeing it in 30 smooth frames per second, and they're
no,
not
this
even
game,
smooth.
the
It
game
looks
itself
horrible.
actually kind of runs like shit. So
This gives like Castlevania like bad slow movement like speed kind of like what am I trying to say? Like Castle like
right for being
the
kind of sluggish.
Belmonts are known
Yeah.
for being like moving slowly. Yeah, but this gives that like this is like a whole new level. This is Jesus Christ. This is pissing me off looking at it. You're a saint, Joe. I don't know how you're
Like I have
doing this.
serious questions for the person who thought that making it so that your whip got downgraded when you took a hit was a good idea. Like that, I want to know what that person was thinking.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I like the rope
right,
shimmy animation. That's
no other
very good.
Castlevania game that I know of that I can think of downgrades your whip when you take one hit. Like I can't think of any others. And it's not like the other Castlevania games are super fucking easy or anything.
No.
But like have some decency, man. It's
So what was
the
that
cross
cross
is
that you picked? Oh, is it
invincibility.
just points?
That's the disadvantage of playing at 30 frames a second. You can't
Oh,
see that
okay.
I'm blinking when I'm using that.
I as you were saying it, I was like, oh wait, I think I figured it out. But I have the sound off, so I didn't hear any
I don't
like
actually know
sound
if there
effects
are
or
any
anything.
that go along with that.
Oh really? Well, never mind.
It's really
This
bad.
makes me want to
Like I
die.
said, it's like legit. Like it is up there with Castlevania 64 and whatever other really awful Castlevania games you can think of.
I never played 64, but I feel like it has like a. I feel like it can't be that bad. You
It
know
does
what I
have
mean?
It
motorcycle
has
People talk
motorcycle
about it.
skeletons.
but it's pretty bad.
So like I can believe that it's bad, but like I don't know. I feel like people talk about it with like the same
Oh
level
no,
of
it's
Superman
no.
64 and shit like that. That's truly
Yeah, no,
truly
it's not that bad.
abhorrent. You know what I mean? Like
This game only has 4 stages, and it's just like a test of patience from fucking Jump Street. Yes.
4 stages of hell.
So yeah, I don't know. Eric was gonna play Silent Hill 2 and Soma were gonna be his last 2 games for this month. So I guess I assume maybe he will.
Well,
Just
now
play
he has
both
to
of
play
them.
both of them
Like I
tomorrow.
said, I assume. I don't know if I said it on stream, but the presumption is that he's having internet problems because he was online for a minute and then he disappeared and then that was it. So
Dracula's got him.
that's the other. Our working theory is that either his internet shit out or Dracula got him.
I told him he shouldn't have invited those skeletons over.
Yeah, probably not. Fuck, that jump is just such utter shit. This game is garbage. All right, I'm gonna try one more. We're gonna do one more continue, and then I'm gonna go play my brand new copy of Super Mario Odyssey because it should be finished downloading by now. So, so
oh, there's a comment in this stream. There is. Our friend Muteki says, now this
Yeah.
is a horror stream, which is correct. This is truly the scariest thing that we have done. Because this game is horrifyingly bad, which is true. This game wouldn't be great, but it would be competent if it wasn't so fucking laggy. And that
Totally
is,
true. And this is the less laggy version on the Game Boy
yeah.
Color. And it's still, like, insufferably slow
Yep.
and awful.
I do really like the cover of the GB. Oh, I thought that was the in a super stylized font. It's actually just kanji. Never mind. I was gonna say the cover of the GB, but it's just that's
No,
not
it's
what that
Konami
says.
GB Collection is what it says.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. The best game on this one is, like, indisputably Operation C. Which, again, since this is the British version, the European version that I'm playing, fuck this. Since,
It's funny because like this, I'm
Right.
watching the stream a few seconds delayed, and so it's like I know exactly what happened.
the yeah, this is the European version, so it's Probotector on this one, but yeah, Operation C is the best. And actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, even though it's retitled to Probotector, they actually didn't change any of the graphics for the Game Boy version. So it's like it's still Contra. It's just called Probotector.
It's still Contra. Yeah. Well, when was this? This is like the 97. It says, I think so. That's more for
Yeah.
brand recognition, I guess. At that point, they're like, "Fuck it, who cares? We don't need to do this censorship thing anymore." Maybe, I don't know.
This game would be made a million times more tolerable if you did not get your fucking whip powered down whenever you took a hit. And if your hitbox wasn't fucking ginormous, that would help too. Like, I'm pretty sure... I don't know that I
just
beat
think
this game when I was... Fuck. I'm not sure that I ever beat this game as a kid, but I definitely, like, got to Dracula, like, the last stage, which, again, there's only 4 stages, and I'm just like, I don't know how that's possible, because right now, I feel like I'd rather just... Like, I'd rather play the fucking Simon's Quest Tiger handheld at this point than this game. Like,
hey, now don't talk shit about the Simon's Quest Tiger handheld, okay? The level design.
it's more than I can say about this fucking game. I mean, the level design in this game is impeccable if you're a fucking sadist. Like, I'm not,
You know
I'm
what?
not here to
Don't
king
like hate
shame.
on
I'm just,
sadists,
you know.
man. They gotta play video. Yeah, exactly. They like video games too.
Well, no, I'm sorry. If it was designed by a sadist, if you're a masochist, the level design is great as a player.
Okay.
That is such utter horse shit, this game. Oh, man. Like, I just literally, that someone was like, we'll arrange these platforms just like this, so that, fuck you. What a bunch of bullshit.
Man.
You know what? Just to make myself fucking feel better, I'm gonna... Oh, God. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. I did not want to do that. Let's not... Like, can I undo that? Let me undo... Oh, thank God. The Game Boy Player lets you stretch the screen, and it's just like...
Whoa.
That's no bueno. I was
see.
saying that I was gonna play some Contra maybe for a minute, but I realized that I don't know. Yeah, sorry, Probotector.
Probotector.
I don't know what happens if I reset. Like, I don't know if it's gonna kick me all the way back to. Oh no, good. The Game Boy interface is goodly enough to not boot me all the way back to the SD loader screen, which the Game Boy interface is really, if you have a GameCube with a Game Boy player, the Game Boy interface is a must. It does a much better job at scaling this stuff than the disc for the Game Boy player, which is, it's shocking that Nintendo was that fucking lazy about it. Because it's just, it really is a shitty piece of software. Everything looks smeary and blurry, and it's not like, it doesn't upscale things like in like an integer type of way. And the Game Boy interface, which was made by a dude named Extrems, really just is a fucking wonderful thing. If you like, this is the best looking way to play Game Boy games is using this. And again, I'm using it on a European GameCube on the ultra low latency setting, which means that the screen refreshes at, oh no, what is that? It's all the way up there. No, I need that spread, you son of a bitch. It really is it's sticking to the actual legitimate refresh rate, which is, I think, less of a thing on regular Game Boy games, but on like Game Boy Advance games, like, they will look exactly as they're supposed to on the ultra low latency setting. So, because the Game Boy apparently has like a super weird, or the Game Boy Advance, I should say, had a super weird refresh rate, which of course this is getting streamed at 30 frames per second, so you can't tell the difference anyways, but
Can I just say it's bonkers how much better this game looks than like Castlevania? Like, this is absurd to me that like the same hardware put out,
and not even that long apart.
those two
not even that far
things.
apart, I don't think. I think Operation C came out,
Right.
chronologically pretty close to.
You can look this up.
And it's still a little slow paced for, by the standards of the series that, you know what I mean? Like, for a Contra game, this is kind of slow moving, but it feels a lot better than Castlevania.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. Castlevania the Adventure. Oh, it was just its birthday, October 27th, 1989.
Hey.
Operation C.
No, 2 years.
91. So 2 years.
Yeah,
That makes
still.
more sense, but still. Are those the enemies from Operation C? Or did they change those? Because
No,
they look like robots.
I think those were the existing
You know what I mean?
enemies as they were.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not a Contra guy. I defer to you on all things.
You're a Pro Protector guy.
That's right, yeah. The only Contra I've ever beaten is Hardcore, which is
I
the
would
one
say
that like
that's
everybody
ridiculous.
says is like super hard and weird, and I'm like, I don't know.
That one is.
That's the one that's fucking sick.
Yeah,
you're a
no, you're a
wolfman,
wolfman
and you
who,
like fight robots in the
Who
future.
like punches exploding like he has like explosive punches, and that's like totally rad. I'm just saying, like, that game is pretty fucking hard.
Well, I think I used save states. It was a long time ago. I don't remember. I definitely played it on an emulator for sure. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good job.
I did it.
There's also like multiple endings, and
Yay!
so there are like easier paths and like harder paths. So.
Oh, I probably did that. I don't know. I beat it once, and I was like, cool, that game was alright. Yeah. Contra 3 was a game that like I've tried to play multiple times and then like never really got into. And Contra
Really?
1 I just straight up don't like.
God, blasphemy.
Yeah. I'm just not I don't really like Contra as a whole, but like I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure we have.
We've had this
All
discussion
right,
before.
well, that was level 1 of Operation C. I'm gonna go play Mario Odyssey now. But we've got
It
one
was a very spooky summary.
stream of horror left, and maybe Eric will do some on Silent Hill 2 both tomorrow night because he wasn't here tonight. I'm not sure, but someone will be back doing something tomorrow night for Halloween. Have a happy Devil's Night, and we'll see you tomorrow.